My parents got a divorce because my mom had an affair.
Did Mom ever meet up with Todd?
I don't know, but he emailed her again and said he wanted to meet up with her.
In a shocking turn of events that sent Hollywood buzzing, Travis Barker has reportedly won a major custody battle involving his children with ex-wife Shanna Moakler, and sources say the emotional toll has pushed Kourtney Kardashian to a full-blown breakdown. While fans have long admired the whirlwind romance between Kourtney and Travis, from lavish weddings to blended family moments shared on social media, the reality behind the scenes appears to be far more complicated. The custody case, which had quietly been developing for months, came to a head when a judge granted Travis primary custody of his two children, Alabama and Landon Barker, with significantly reduced rights for Shana. Although the court documents are sealed for privacy, insiders reveal that Travis now has full legal authority over key decisions, including education and healthcare. This ruling not only changes the structure of Travis's relationship with his kids, but also has deep emotional implications for Kourtney, who has been trying to keep her own family out of the legal and personal chaos. Reports from those close to the Kardashian circle suggest that Kourtney, who recently gave birth to a baby boy with Travis, was completely blindsided by the intensity of the custody battle and the emotional toll it's taken on her husband. Known for being fiercely protective of her peace, Kourtney is said to be overwhelmed by the pressure of maintaining stability at home while navigating an increasingly complex family dynamic. The stress has allegedly led to emotional outbursts, crying fits, withdrawal from social media, and even skipping out on Kardashian family gatherings, a stark contrast to her typically composed public image. Meanwhile, Travis, who has long been known as a devoted father, is reportedly viewing the custody win as a necessary move to ensure the safety and emotional well-being of his kids, especially amid what insiders call a hostile co-parenting environment with Shana. While Travis has remained largely silent publicly, those close to him say he's relieved by the court's decision and is now focusing all his energy on building a peaceful, consistent home life, not only for Alabama and Landon, but also for his new baby with Kourtney and his stepdaughter Atiana, who he helped raise. Shana, for her part, hasn't stayed quiet. She recently posted a cryptic message on her Instagram stories, reading "The truth always comes out," which fans have widely interpreted as a thinly veiled jab at the court's ruling, and possibly even at Kourtney. This isn't the first time Shana's made headlines for her pointed comments, but the timing of the post has only fueled speculation about whether she plans to challenge the court's decision or stir up public sympathy. As for Kourtney, those who know her say she's reevaluating her priorities, especially given how far this battle has pulled her into a world of conflict she worked so hard to avoid. Having previously navigated a rocky co-parenting journey with Scott Disick, Kourtney had hoped her life with Travis would offer a calmer chapter, but the emotional fallout from this custody case has reportedly left her feeling powerless and emotionally drained. Sources say she's leaning on her sisters, particularly Kim and Khloe, for support, but even they are concerned about how the stress is affecting her postpartum recovery and overall mental health. Some insiders even claim that this has sparked tension between Kourtney and Travis, with arguments behind closed doors about boundaries, involvement, and how much emotional baggage each of them is bringing into the relationship. Despite all this, Travis remains laser-focused on being a present father, and sources insist he believes this custody win is the best outcome for his children, who've allegedly expressed discomfort with their mother's home environment in the past. The public hasn't seen much of the kids lately, but fans are keeping a close eye on their social media, looking for any clues about how they're adjusting. Behind the glitz of red carpets and the curated snapshots on Instagram, this is a story about the gritty, raw realities of blended families, legal battles, and emotional resilience. And while Travis might be celebrating a legal victory, Kourtney's emotional unraveling reveals the personal cost of navigating complex family ties in the harsh spotlight of fame. The big question now: how will this affect their marriage moving forward? And can Kourtney find balance in the chaos? As the dust settles from Travis Barker's surprising custody victory, the emotional aftermath continues to ripple through Kourtney Kardashian's life in ways few anticipated, prompting concern not just within the Kardashian inner circle, but across the celebrity world. Following the court's decision granting Travis primary custody of Alabama and Landon Barker, Kourtney's already fragile emotional state reportedly took another hit when she realized how deeply intertwined her life had become with a legal situation she never expected to be part of. According to multiple sources, the emotional strain has intensified marital tension, with Kourtney reportedly questioning whether she underestimated how complicated Travis's world really was. While Kourtney knew about his history with ex-wife Shanna Moakler, she allegedly didn't realize how toxic and all-consuming the co-parenting situation had become, nor how it would start to bleed into their private life. In the weeks following the ruling, Kourtney has pulled back from her usual public-facing commitments, including skipping press opportunities and even delaying new push projects, to focus entirely on her home life. Close friends say she's become hyperprotective of her newborn son and more hesitant to expose him to any of the energy surrounding Travis's ongoing drama. What's more, insiders claim Kourtney's behavior has become erratic at times. One source even described her as having cried every day for a week straight. Though she hasn't publicly addressed the situation, fans noticed her Instagram feed has gone quiet, save for a few vague story reposts that seem to hint at personal pain and emotional overwhelm. In contrast, Travis has been trying to keep a level head. He's doubled down on his role as a full-time dad, and, according to insiders, feels like he's finally bringing order to a chaotic parenting arrangement. Sources close to him say he's made therapy sessions for the kids a priority, the children. However, Shanna Moakler isn't going in with new legal representation about a potential appeal, claiming she was unfairly portrayed during the proceedings. Her latest social media posts include subtle jabs like, "Truth doesn't need defending," and "Some people lie so well they believe it themselves," which followers believe are aimed squarely at both Travis and Kourtney. Meanwhile, the rest of the Kardashian family is reportedly divided in their reactions. Kim Kardashian, ever the pragmatist, is said to be offering Kourtney tough love, encouraging her to get it together for the sake of the kids, while Khloe is taking a more nurturing role, spending more time at Kourtney's home to support her sister emotionally. Even Kris Jenner has reportedly stepped in to help with the baby, concerned about how the stress is impacting Kourtney's postpartum health. What makes this situation even more complicated is how public everything has become. With fans dissecting every movement and tabloid headlines running wild, Kourtney is facing the kind of scrutiny she's worked so hard to avoid since stepping back from Keeping Up with the Kardashians. For a woman who's always preached wellness, boundaries, and mental clarity, this legal chaos surrounding Travis's family life has become a complete contradiction to the space she tried to create. And now, the question looms, how will this affect her marriage? Insiders hint at increasing arguments over parenting styles, media exposure, and long-term family planning. Kourtney is allegedly worried about how this type of instability will shape their newborn's life, while Travis is trying to convince her that this custody decision will eventually bring more peace, not less. Some close to the couple say that therapy might be their next move, not just for the kids, but for themselves as a couple. One anonymous source even said, "They love each other, but love doesn't fix everything." In a family known for controlling the narrative, this is one story that seems to be slipping out of their hands. Whether this moment marks a temporary, rough patch or the beginning of a deeper marital fracture remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. Behind the filtered selfies and lavish homes lies a complicated emotional battle that fame can't fix. And Kourtney Kardashian is learning that even a fairy tale marriage can't always shield you from real-life pain.